questions along the way.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Tiffany. Congratulations.
Loving the Billie Eilish green.
Thank you so much. It's new. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm so excited to chat. But I did want to let you know that I did vote for you. So I'm so
Oh,
excited.
thank you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so excited.
I never knew you people like me.
I'm so happy that now you get to like understand how beloved you were.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, and I know we don't have that much time, so I'd love to just jump right in.
Sure.
So I know that tonight, you mentioned that it was the Big Brother fan in you that at times wanted to like be a little riskier, or sometimes even, go against your own master plan, but you didn't. But my question for you is, if you hadn't been in the cookout, if the cookout had never formed, what kind of game do you think you would have played, and who would you have worked with?
I would have been ruthless and flipped that house upside down, inside out. I would have sent Xavier home a long time ago, right with Christian. I would have kept Derek X, me, him, Chada, and Claire, and Kylan. I would have taken us as far as we could have. Then probably cut Kai. Me and Chada would have still been in the final two if I could have had it my way.
I love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, looking back, knowing what you know now, what would you have done differently to better set yourself up for safety once it was just down to the six?
Oh, maybe I wouldn't have tried to flip the house when Sarah Beth and Christian were on the block. I think, I can't help it. It was the fan in me. I was so excited. And I've got this little thing in me that likes to do what I want to do. And so I am not easily controlled, as you can tell. That's probably why they cut me at 6. But I think if I would have just laid a little low and made them think that they were controlling me, I would have lasted a little longer, but I don't know how long I'd have been able to hide it.
Yeah. Well, it made for really good television for the fans to see, like, ooh, maybe she's going to pull it.
Are you? Oh, I was going to flip that house.
I really believed in you. So no, it was really great to watch. And, you kind of mentioning that maybe laying low would have helped you a little bit. You kind of mentioned tonight talking to the jury that Xavier really was kind of throughout the game a little bit tight-lipped at times about how he really felt about things. And you kind of said that, other than taking the shot at Kyland, he did in some ways play a safe game. So I'm curious, as a fan, I mean, obviously you voted for him, but as a fan, did you wish that the winner of this season had made some more big game moves?
I do. I would have liked to see what Xavier could really do. I still do not think that we know his potential. He's someone I want to see play the game again as well, but alone.
Yeah, right, right. I know. I'd love to see all of you play alone. It'd be really interesting. But so also Derek F mentioned tonight in one of his jury questions that he started the cookout. And I'm curious, is that your take on how the cookout formed? Do you think it was one specific person that can claim that they started it? Or do you think it really was more of something that built up over time of just conversations you all had?
Love Derek, but Derek has his ego is a little big, his sense of awareness might be a little off sometimes. We all collectively walked into that house and looked around and saw 5 other African Americans. And I knew when I saw them, I was like, I cannot target any of these people. Like I would, no, it's not going to be me. Somebody else will do it, but it's not going to be me. And the fact that I knew I wanted us to all work together, Derek did take it upon himself though. He did take the initiative to go around to each and every one of us and say, hey, the 6 of us are going to work together, which we had already, I think collectively, we already knew that, but he did put it in plain English for everyone to understand that. And Xavier actually put the name Cookout on our alliance. So everyone wants to have something to take credit for. I've got the master plan. Chada broke the high rollers room. Kylan's got all the blood on his hands. Everyone wants to take credit for something. And if Derek wants to take credit for the fact that he came and put everybody together, I'll let him have that. It's no big deal.
No, I get it. That's the perfect way to put it. But do you think that one of you more so than anyone else kind of was the MVP in terms of getting you as far as you all got together? Or do you think it really was? Yeah.
I don't know. I could sit here and say, well, it was my master plan that we followed. And we did. We followed the master plan. And I think that that was the blueprint to help us get along the way. But I will also say that Kylan got the most blood on his hands for executing the master plan. I think that everyone had a shared role in the cookout, some more than others, but I don't want to discredit anybody.
Yeah, no, perfectly said, perfectly said. And Brent mentioned tonight, it was pretty funny that he really underestimated you when he was in the house with you. So I'm curious if you think anyone else underestimated your game, and also to what extent you intentionally concealed your intelligence in the house.
The story of my life is that people underestimate me. One of the funniest things that Sarah Beth said to me in the jury house, she goes, "Oh my gosh, she's 5'3". I didn't know you were 5'3". Why do we allow her to boss us around?"
That's
You
great.
know, I've always been underestimated, and that's fun for me because I know what I'm capable of, and I knew I did not want to come in this house and let anyone know how intelligent I am, how, manipulative I can be, or the schemes I may have up my sleeves. I did try to downplay myself a lot, but my personality jumps out at times.
Right. I love that. Well, it really came through. Do you think anyone besides Brent, like it took them too long to realize how smart you were? Or do you think everybody else kind of picked up on it sooner?
The six probably picked up on it. I think they just did. Yeah, I don't think I was able to conceal a whole lot. I tried to keep it down low a little bit, but those people in that house, they're all very intelligent. If you
Yeah.
get anything past them, it won't be much. We probably were only able to reveal like one secret because we
Right.
figured out a lot of things about each other just off of intelligence.
It's so true. You were all very intuitive people. And I think maybe my last question is just, there's been a lot of talk this season about people sacrificing their own personal game for the cookout. But I'm curious if you think that any of you would have really gotten that much farther without the safety of the big alliance. Do you think that it actually helped all of your games more than it hindered it?
Honestly, I do think that without the cookout, I don't know if any of us would have made it to six. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I don't think my name was being said for a long time. Hannah's name came up week 4. Kylan was on the block week 1.
Yeah.
Xavier was being talked about throwing competitions week 3. Ozza was very emotional and she could have gone out a lot earlier. And Derek, we knew that he was going to be the perfect pawn. So he could have gone out week 4. I probably would have lasted the longest, but I don't think they would have let me get to 6 either. I think that having the cookout, and that was one of the things that allowed us to remain loyal to the cookout as well, is we knew we can't survive without each other. So
Yeah,
it was just in our best interest for our own personal game as well to stay together.
totally. I totally agree with that. And I agree that you would have lasted the longest, but that's my bias.
Thank you,
Well,
Sarah.
thank you so much, Tiffany. It was so nice chatting with you. I really appreciate your time and just enjoy
Thank
the
you
rest of
for
your.
voting for me.
Of course. Oh my gosh, I'd do it again. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of your, everything tonight and finally seeing your family. Best of luck
Thank
with everything.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Take
Thanks so much,
care.
Sarah. Appreciate it.
Have a great night.
You too.